Today, we're diving into something essential for your university marketing: student personas. That's Mechanical Ming. I'll introduce you to him in a minute. A mistake that we see a lot is that higher ed marketers may create their marketing campaigns without actually knowing who they're marketing to. You don't want to create your marketing campaigns for that imaginary potential student in your head. You want to create them for the actual people who will be consuming your marketing material. So if you actually want to attract and retain the right kind of students, you have to create student personas. Let's dive into how to do that. What exactly are student personas, and how in the world will they actually help your higher ed marketing? Well, student personas are at least three things. First, they're going to be a fictional, generalized representation of your ideal target student. Second, they're a reflection of a composite of traits, behaviors, and characteristics that typify segments of your prospective student population. And finally, they're a container for detailed demographic information, educational backgrounds and goals, challenges, personal aspirations, and the types of messaging that could resonate with that person. In short, a student persona is the person you're marketing to. A student persona is the person who is applying to your university. It is the person who will be consuming your marketing campaigns. It is the person who is a good fit for your undergrad or your grad program. Sure, it might not be the specific person. You can't describe every single human being, but the student persona is a general description of the person you are marketing to. That way you can tailor your marketing campaigns to their pain points, their interests, and who they are as a human being. And that is how they enable you to attract the right kind of student. To give you an idea of what a student persona actually looks like, it's time to introduce you to Mechanical Ming. Now, Mechanical Ming, he is a student persona that we created for one of our clients here at DD Agency, and he's everything you want to have in a student persona. So when you create your own student persona, and we'll dive into what each of these things are, but here's the kind of stuff you need to cover about these kinds of people you're marketing to. You need to cover their average age, marital status, and where they're from. We even go into their education and income levels, what he likes about his current company, like what's his situation, why is he even considering applying to your program. We go over what's called psychographics, so what does he value? What are his interests and aspirations, dislikes and fears? That's going to give you a well-rounded idea of who he actually is. And it goes deeper than just, what's going on in his mind. A student persona also needs to go into his behavior. What's his web use like? What does he typically do on the web? What competitors will he be considering when it comes to engineering programs? What's his irritants? What research does he do? The answers to all of these are going to tell you what this person is like, and that needs to influence how you create marketing campaigns targeted to this individual. Knowing all of this is what's going to make you a more effective marketer and will help you to attract the right kind of students. Now you know what a student persona looks like. You know how it's going to help your marketing campaigns. How do you actually go about creating one? What are key questions you need to answer when making your own student personas? Let's talk about that. There's at least three categories your student personas need to cover about your ideal student that you're marketing to. The first category of questions you need to answer is about this person's background, or rather their demographics. You're going to be asking questions such as, how old are they? What's their level of education? Where are they from? What's their socioeconomic background? Do they have a job right now? And if so, what is that job? How about their marital status? and any other additional information you should note. This background will give you key insight as to what potential pain points they might have, as well as valuable information you need to know when marketing to them. The second category of questions you'll answer is psychographics. So this is the person's beliefs, values, and goals. So what's going on up here in their head? Questions you'll answer include, what do they value? What are their interests? How do they see themselves? What about their long-term aspirations, whether that's personal or specifically for their career? This includes also their fears and concerns. And specifically, how about the fears and concerns they have with going to your school? What are their motivations? Why do they want to do it in the first place? What do they like? What do they dislike? See, all of that information is going to affect how you create your marketing campaigns, what topics you specifically address, what topics you stay away from, and what pain points you're going to hone into. Now, finally, the last category you'll cover is behavior. So what do they do? And this step is optional, but we do recommend it when you create your own student personas. You're going to answer questions about their web use. Are they online every day? What do they do when they are online? What competitors to your specific undergraduate or graduate program, what competitors are they considering? How do they go about conducting research, and what do they like and connect with when it comes to receiving marketing materials from schools? What are they irritated by when it comes to getting those marketing materials? So in the first two categories, their background and their demographics, you're getting behind where they're from and what makes them tick. And now when you answer these questions about behavior, you're figuring out how to actually deliver your marketing materials to them. You want to meet them where they are and in a way that they are going to enjoy hearing from you. That's what these questions uncover. That's a quick overview about what a student persona is and what questions you should answer when you're making your own personas. But there is plenty more that goes into it when you are actually in the weeds creating your own student personas. If you want to learn how to gather answers to the questions you need to ask, or if you want to just see another example of a student persona, I'm going to link an article up here in the right-hand corner for you. It's an article from The Enrollment Marketer, which is our blog at the ED agency. It was written by Mel. She's our creative director and marketing director. Wonderful lady who wrote a phenomenal article. Seriously, go read it. If you have any more questions after that, stick them in the comments below. See you here next time at DD Academy.